Hey, what's up everyone? Danny Lightning back for another Saturday morning live racing session. So I'm just going to fill up my gas tank a little bit and go live race some people. One reason I really like this car for live racing is it's actually pretty fair. A lot of cars can beat it, and it can beat a lot of cars. It doesn't just blow people away like crazy like some of the cars do. So this is a very fun car to live race in my opinion. So how's everyone doing today? I'm pretty sure this live stream has started, right? For some reason, I can't seem to find it on my other screen, which is very strange. Give me just a second here. Very weird. Very weird. It makes me wonder if the live stream is... There it goes. Okay, cool. Got her up and running now. Hey, how are you guys doing? Anything good going on this morning? My sinuses are killing me. So if my voice gets kind of like raspy or whatever, or I have to clear my throat, I have real bad sinuses. I'll tell you, in the winter, they get me. Alright, let's go beat some people up in live. Hey Matrix, what's going on, man? I'm just doing some live racing. Ah, cool. Alright, I got the win-lose. I forgot to change my name. I still got swap in my name, but that's okay. One thing I hate is when I connect to people for the swap with, and next thing you know, it's like the game just kicks you out. It was kind of funny. I was live racing with somebody, I think it was last night. After like 6 live races, it says like connection error. Then every time we tried to connect back to each other, we couldn't do it. It was crazy. What's my dyno? I really don't know. Right around the 11.4, 11.3, right around there on this car. This car doesn't beat dyno time, but it still wins a lot of live races. I think right around the excuse me, the sinuses, right around 11.3 I think is the dyno time if I get a good run. Hey, what's up, Jerome? How you doing? There's not too many people in this room. That's weird. Have you ever worked for Dr. Francis? Oh yeah, he's okay. I think it's like 11.306 or something, real close to that on the dyno. Not officially. Where is everybody? Yeah. Me too. Oh, come on. We'll figure it out. There's someone new. Just okay? Not okay. AT&T has America's best network, now with our best plans at our best prices. Starting at $35 a line for 4 lines. New from AT&T. This game is a pain in the butt sometimes. Alright, let's try it again. Nope. It's broken. I don't understand how a game can have so many issues with one of the main events in the game, which is live, you know. This guy just won't stop challenging me. I'm going to back out and try and go to a different room because obviously this room is broken. I guess we can check out my dyno. Let's find out exactly what it is. 11.312. This car usually runs 11.3 something. Alright, let's give this another try. Hopefully I can find some people to race this time. Every once in a while, it seems like once I open the 150 wild card, the game won't let you connect to anybody. This guy again. I mean, it's not letting us connect, dude. I mean, I would love to be able to race you, but... Oh my god. Are you serious? Stop it. I mean, why does somebody who it's not letting us connect? Why are you challenging me over and over and over and over again? I don't get it. I notice some days live racing works great, and other days it is horrible. Obviously, today it's horrible, so this makes for a very bad live stream. Let's try this Mustang. Alright, Mr. Tom Toma, can I connect to you? This is why I like to swap most of the time, because once you can connect to somebody, you can just swap races and not have to deal with all this. Ridiculous. Fix your game, CSR2. Please. Please fix your game. That's possible, but I mean, he tried like 15 times, and the game keeps saying, nope, nope, nope. If it doesn't let you by like the second time, it's probably not going to let you connect to that person. It really sucks when the game does this. Alright, maybe I can connect to this guy. This is ridiculous. Hey, what's up, Trenton? Not much, just doing some live here. Can't seem to connect to one single person today. Hopefully I didn't spend a bunch of gold refilling my gas for nothing. That's kind of what it's looking like. Come on. Alright, I think we got one. Finally. Finally. There are a lot of hackers in this game. I think it's crazy how they add extra fusion parts to their cars. That's why they beat everybody. My Sylvia is running 11.3s on the dyno. It's like 11.312. I do have it maxed, but I took one of the stage 6 parts off of it and retuned it, and it doesn't get, where it's at right now, it doesn't seem to get pushed into the faster lobbies. Maybe this guy will want to swap, probably not. He'll probably beat me again, but with these connection errors, I'll give it a try. If he wants to swap, I'll run out of tank with him. If not, I'll leave the lobby and try and get in a different one. Let's see what happens. Yeah, the Sylvia is a pretty nice car, actually. I'm not sure what this car runs when I put all the parts on it. Alright, so I think we're swapping, which is good because I don't want to deal with having to connect to somebody else. Today is an extremely bad day for connection errors. I'll let him win this one. There's so many cars in the game right now, it's actually hard to get the cars that you want. Back when I first started playing, there was nowhere near this many cars, so it wasn't all that hard. I think I got this one when it was a Prestige Cup car a while back. But yeah, I really like this one. What's up with all the Fs? What's that mean? I'm gonna swap with this guy because these connection issues are terrible. I can almost never find anybody anymore to try and swap with. Every time I go into a lobby to try and swap with friends, even if we set our dyno times to exactly the same, I can't remember if that was supposed to be my win or his. But I can never find anybody anymore. They used to let you go in and out of different lobbies. And that was really easy to find your friends, but nowadays it doesn't seem to work that way. Like every time you go out, they put you right back into the same lobby again. It's crazy. I've actually never driven that thing. I've never driven that other Silvia. Do you like it? I don't know if it's any good or not. I just never bothered to upgrade it. Hey Nelson, I'm glad that shift pattern works for you. I'm still lacking on parts big time on that thing, so mine's running slow. I still can't beat the Prestige Cup. I'm stuck. No, I don't really have a good tune for the GTR. I do have some videos on how to tune a car in my how to tune playlist. Because your tune really depends on the parts that you have installed, so you can't really just copy someone's tune unless they have the exact same parts as you do. So check out those tuning videos. If yours was maxed out, I'd probably be able to tell you how to tune it, but without any stage 6 or fusions, that car is not going to be very fast. And it's probably going to have a really different tune than what mine would have. Like, extremely different. $12.2 is not bad. I think mine's running like 11.6. It's slow. I still like hardly have any stage 6. I think I got 3 stage 6 parts. I'm missing almost all of the fusions. Well, maybe not almost all, but I think I've only got like 60 fusion parts in there. I don't really want to spend keys to get parts for that thing. If I miss that last chunk of RP off the Prestige Cup, I'll be okay. Yeah, I really like this Silvia. I was pretty excited when I got this thing. It's kind of a plain looking car, you know? It's really good though. I like this one. It's nice to swap. I usually don't try to. I usually try not to swap when the 150 card's going because I want to win as many possible to gain the RP. But today's terrible. Yeah, that Christmas event. Hopefully, it's going to be pretty easy for everybody. So far, from what I remember, none of the Christmas events have been hard, but I noticed lately they seem to be making events a lot harder. You found me? Alright, let me go out of here, and I'll see if I can find you in the lobby. Weird Mix, alright? Let's find Weird Mix. Somebody else is trying to race me. Where's Weird Mix? There you go. Hopefully we can connect. It looks like you got one of those messed up cars, man. Hey, we got it. Cool. I don't know if the GTR is going to need to be maxed out or not, but you will need probably at least a decent amount of fusion parts and probably a couple stage 6. That's my guess at least. I could be totally wrong, but that's what I'm expecting to see. One nice thing though, GTR is a pretty cool car. You can always buy a bunch of those in the dealership and strip them for parts. I mean, if you got the extra cash laying around and you need one for something, I mean, I don't know if I'd spend a whole lot of keys on it just to have something to do the event, but you can if you want to. Did I say keys? I don't know what I'm talking about here. But yeah, the GTR is a cool car. It's kind of hard to shift though. That's the only thing. I hate how fast it shifts. I used to drive that GTR a lot when I first started playing. I used to live race with it. It was a great live racing car. From what I remember, it won almost every live race, but there's so many new cars out now since I've raced it. I don't know how it does in today's live racing. Yeah, if you strip a GTR, you'll get Nissan Fusion parts out of it. Maybe even some Stage 6 parts for another GTR. Hopefully that Audi is going to be really cool. It looks really nice. I think the last Christmas event, if I remember correctly, they gave us a free car. And then we had to use that to, we had to use the free car to do the Christmas event. I think that was last Christmas. I have a really bad memory. I know there's a couple of events where they give us a free car, then we had to level that one up to complete the event. Oh, come on. Well, I guess I lost swaps with that guy. Sorry, bud. The game crashed on me. Whoops. Alright, let me open CSR back up. I hate when that happens. That's the worst. Sorry about that, Matrix. There's a big delay on my video from what you guys actually see. Yeah, the game just shut down completely on me. What about Pixel Gun? I used to play that. Every once in a while I pop on there. I'm not very good at it. I wish they would. They really need to fix this game though. The game shouldn't close down like this on you. That stinks. I doubt we're back in the same lobby, but I'll see if you're... Nope, it's put me in a lobby with hardly anybody. What a pain. This guy's probably going to beat me, too. But yeah, when you stream, there's probably like a 30-second delay or something like that. Because it's got to like process all that video and then send it and all that junk, so... It takes a while. I've got it set to have the longest delay possible. If not, for some reason my microphone cracks and pops and makes a bunch of terrible noise. Hey, I beat that thing. Awesome. It crashes on my phone constantly. It's awful. Yeah, if you find me again, let me know. Let's see. You can see who's in my lobby here. Alright, so those are the first couple people in my lobby. So if you see them, you know you're in the same lobby as I am. Oh, how do you change lobbies? Because I haven't figured that one out. That would be a good thing to know if it works. What's the S8? A lot of the guys in my crew have problems with the game crashing on their phones as well. I have a OnePlus phone, which is pretty good. It's an older one, but it's a good phone. OnePlus 5, they're gaming phones. I always buy older phones because you can usually get them for dirt cheap. Yeah, but if you get booted into another lobby, then you usually can't win after that happens a couple times. Oh, you found me? Cool. That's amazing. I can never find anybody when I try. Every time I try and swap with a friend, we never find each other. There you are. There's your weird car. There's your Ferrari, your Ferrari S15. Look at that. That's crazy. You found me again. I've never tried going into the crew hangout. I've never tried that. I can't remember whose turn it is to win, so I guess I'll give you this first one here. I'm gonna have to try that. That's actually a good idea. I've gone back to the garage and then gone back to the lobby, but I've never tried going into the crew hangout. Thank you for that. I'm gonna give that a try one of these days. So does that work every single time for you? I don't know if you're actually still here or if you're just racing me or what, but... Those Vanquishes are nice cars. I don't have mine upgraded, but those things will kick your butt in live racing. That's a good car. If I wasn't so stingy on my game cash, I would upgrade mine. I like those. $11.1's not too bad for a tier 4 car. Not too bad at all. Hey, did you see that? My car was doing a burnout there for a second. I don't even know if I have any Aston Martin parts, actually. That's something I'd have to check first. But yeah, it's a good car. I've got a lot of great live racing cars. That's the only reason I don't upgrade it. Because I don't really need it for anything at the moment. You want to bet 5,000? Okay. I can't even remember whose... I can't remember whose turn it is to win, because... I can teach you all that I've learned these past 20 years. Alright, you're falling back, so I'm guessing it was my turn to win. I think. I don't know. Sorry if I just screwed you over there. Sometimes it's hard to pay attention when you're watching chat and racing at the same time. You know, I don't... You can buy the Vanquish now. I don't think you could buy those when I started playing. I think it was just the Nissan GTR in there, and there was something else, but I don't think it was very good. If you can buy a Vanquish every time now, that would be pretty awesome. Hey, one up in rank. These prizes never really get better. I saw one guy hit rank 1,500 and got like 25 gold or something like that. Alright, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I think you said you had to go out to do something, so I guess I'll swap with this dude for a minute. I think this is about the only live racing car I drive now if I'm not swapping, just because it wins easy and it never gets pushed into a faster lobby. I don't know if I put that last stage 6 part I have on here or not, if it would get pushed into that lobby, but it does really well like this. See, I couldn't remember whose turn it was, so I just let the guy win. That's the only thing that sucks when you're streaming. Like, I don't know. When you're streaming and trying to do this stuff, it's just kind of like, man, I forget what's going on. But the Vanquish is definitely one of those cars I sometimes have a really hard time beating in live. I've had Vanquishes destroy me many times. Very cool cars. All right, hold on a second. Let me exit out of this. I'm gonna fill my tank up one more time. This gas is going quick. Give me 1 second here. All right. So if you're still in my lobby, then we will go ahead and swap again. There you are. Sorry, bud, but CSR2 is an awesome game. The GTR is a nice car as well. I think the Vanquish is actually probably a much better live racing car, though. Pretty sure the Vanquish will earn more RP and beat live racing a little easier. I've never driven either of those, I don't think. I'm pretty sure I have both of those. Most of the cars I get just collect dust because it would eat up all your cash if you just upgraded every single thing you got. I like to hoard my stuff. In real life, if I don't use it, I'd rather get rid of it. But on this game, I collect everything. The Super Lego looks like a pretty cool car. Millions of people a year get their cash back matched. What are you waiting for? Unlimited cash back match only from Discovery. Once when I was probably like 15 years old, I saw the beater. Alright, that's what we called it, the beater. It was this rust bucket. The back wheel was wobbling all over the place. And this is probably when I was like 16 years old. Me and my friend, his mom's taking us somewhere. We're driving down the highway. We see this thing. We start like pointing and laughing at it. And the guy driving it sees us. He looks over at us. He steps on the gas. That thing took off like nothing I've ever seen before. Like he must have just had this amazing engine in this piece of crap. Now that thing was a sleeper. Oh, that was so awesome. I'll never forget that. I will never forget that. Biggest sleeper I've ever seen. I mean, you thought that thing was ready to go to the junkyard. That wobbling back wheel, man, I'm telling you. I've never seen anything like it. Hey there, Alt Darva? Alright, I can't pronounce things right. You guys probably know that by now. Oh, wait. Sure, Trenton. So... It's sorry if I didn't swap with you very long. I didn't realize you were... Whoops. Too much going on here. You don't like your... You mean bad isn't good or bad isn't no good? Not good. You don't like it? I think mine's pretty awesome. I don't drive it much, but it's an awesome car. What, you tried to challenge me and it disconnected, or what happened there? But I think the LBNSX is a really good car. Mine's maxed out too. I like it. It's not that slow. Are you sure you're driving it correctly? Like you got to hit nitrous in 7th gear. Yeah, the F40 is an awesome car. That's one of the better Tier 4 live racing cars for sure. I think the LB NSX is just a tiny step below that. Yeah, we got major disconnecting issues today. That's for sure. I'm not really sure what mine runs, actually. I think I found if I let go of the gas at number 2, try and get all good shifts and nitrous on 7th, that runs a really good time for me. The fastest shift pattern is very hard to do. You got to hit early shift into 2nd pretty much instantly, and your RPMs will drop back to 0. It's so hard to get that RPM drop. Yeah, I can barely connect to anybody today. It's crazy. So Trenton, were you Sweet Tooth? Was that you? Wait, I don't know. I'm confused now. I'm starting to get all like discombobulated here. What do you mean by campaign races? Not sure what you're asking there. Usually I don't swap when I'm live streaming too because I start forgetting whose turn it is. After too many swaps that happens even if I'm not live streaming. I'm telling you, my short-term memory gets really bad lately. I don't know what the deal is. See, I already forgot whose turn it was here. I'm just gonna sit here in 4th gear. The reason I don't really drive my F40 too much is because so many people refuse to race it because they know they're going to lose. Your car is faster than mine, huh? $11.6? How did I run 11.6? I must have messed something up there. That was a bad run. Oh, so you're talking like the New Fangs and the Gold Rushers and stuff. That's what it's talking about. Hey, my launch button didn't work. What the heck? That doesn't usually happen. But yeah, you gotta beat those racing series before you can move on to the next tier. So you're pretty new to the game then. So basically, you've got to beat the tier 2 boss, and then you can get some. Then you move on to the tier 3 series. So you've probably already beat the New Fangs, and then I think it moves you on to like the Gold Rushers. Then finally you get Shaxx Industries on the tier 5 one. Hopefully you understand what I'm talking about, but those are the campaign races. Every once in a while I have a problem where my nitrous doesn't work. I hardly ever have an issue where the launch button doesn't work, though. I think that's about the first time that's ever happened. Hey, Johnny, what's going on? How you doing today? You're welcome, Trenton. No problem, man. Thanks for swapping with me. I don't think my NSX is really slow at all. I haven't driven mine in a long time. Alright, let's see if I can connect to this person. Yeah, that was fun, man. That was fun swapping there. I'll show you how I do my LBNSX in a second here. Actually, I'm surprised I just won that race. I'm surprised that mono didn't destroy me. Alright, let's go out to the lobby. I'll play with my LBNSX for a minute. We'll go do a couple test runs. I probably have a video on it somewhere, but let's find this thing. Yeah, I'm out of gas, so I think I'm about done swapping for the day. So we'll go do this, and then I'm going to end this thing. I got to get off here pretty soon anyways. Alright, here's the LBNSX. And hold on a second. I got to reinstall some parts on mine. I don't have all the parts installed. 1 second. This must have been pushed into a lobby where it couldn't win live races anymore. So I reset the thing. I put it all back to like stage 5, and then I lose a few races and let it set for a couple weeks. And after that, it'll win live races again. Alright, there we go. Let's go do a test run on this thing. So this is normally how I drive mine. I think this is the easiest way. There's a couple shift patterns that are a little faster than this, but this is the easiest way to drive the thing. 3, 2, let go. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and nitrous. One of those shifts I did was really bad, but all good shifts and nitrous on 7th gear. I got a 10.6. Dyno is a 10.749. The other way I drive it sometimes is early shift into 2nd gear. All good shifts after that. Nitrous on 6th, I think. Nitrous on 7th always. 4, 5, 6, 7th nitrous. And then the last way to drive it, there I got 10.630. I can't remember the fastest shift pattern. I know you instantly shift into 2nd and your RPMs drop to 0, which is very hard to make happen. I can't remember what you do after that. But it's always nitrous on 7th gear. There we go. There was the big RPM drop. I got it that time. Nitrous on 7th. Let's see what happens here. So those are kind of the 3 ways. Ooh, 10.578. See, that's the fastest way possible if you can get that. If you can shift into 2nd at just the right time and get that RPM drop, and then hit your nitrous on 7th gear. Let's try that again. I can't remember what the world record time is, but this is actually a really, really nice car. 3, 2, 1, go. Got it. 6th, 7th nitrous. But if you get the right shift pattern and a good tune, you know what? I'll even show you my tune if you'd like. Well, there I got a 10.642. Alright, so here's my tune. Alright, this one's completely maxed out. I have a 7.2 car. My final drive is on a 2.92. I'll let that set for just a second in case you're trying to like copy it down or whatever. And my tires are at 8 PSI. But yeah, this is a really nice car. It does really well at live racing as well. Alright, so 229 and 4.2 on the nitrous. So nitrous all the way up. Final drive at 2.92. And tires at 8 PSI. But my fastest car is my Copo Camaro. I think I spent like 40,000 keys or something to max that thing out. It's a very nice car. Really easy to drive. You know what? Hold on a second. Let me try and see if I can have any free crates. Hold on a minute. Then we'll take a look at the Copo Camaro. Nope, no free crates. But yeah, I save up my keys for like 4 or 5 months straight, and then I usually max something out once I get something I really, really like. Yeah, this is definitely my fastest car. I've actually been live racing, but I'm pretty much done. I'm out of gas, and I just spent like 100 gold refilling my tank for live racing, so I'm about to end the video actually. Yeah, those LB NSXs are really, really nice. This is the car I mainly swap with because I noticed it seems like some cars have more connection issues than others. this car doesn't seem to have too many for me. But in the Supermax lobby, almost everybody is honest with swapping. Almost everybody is really honest on swapping. 7.223. My best time is 7.217, I believe, on this car. Sometimes I can hit that, but it's not super easy. Yeah, sorry, I had a couple people trying to race me and trying to pay attention to the game and what's going on the chat and stuff. It's kind of hard to really like focus on what you're doing, I guess. $7.225. Actually, I do need to get off of here, though. Or I might, but my wild card's about done here. I need to do something in a few minutes. So usually I stream for about an hour. Usually from like 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock Eastern time is when I usually stream. Usually I do this every Saturday, and then every Sunday I've been doing Random Games Sunday, where I just stream a random game, but not many people seem to show up for that one. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep doing that or not. I might even just start doing another live stream of live racing on Sundays instead. I'll see what happens. The only thing is, like, it just takes it takes a lot of gas to be able to live race for like an hour straight or whatever. So that's kind of the deal with that. But anyways, I gotta get off here. Sorry if I know some of you guys are just showing up or whatever, but I gotta run. Sorry about that. Everybody that came and hung out and chatted and stuff, thanks for watching. Thanks for you guys that I raced. And I will catch you guys later. See ya.